So Kylie is helping to create a hostile work environment. Whether she believes it or not, that is what she's doing. Whether she wants to admit it or not, that is what she's doing by completely removing herself from the situation. Because you know what? Kylie could have gotten a delegate because she has the money to do so, to have a meeting with the house manager, the house supervisor, and the staff to mitigate these issues and to ensure that everyone feels safe in their work environment. And when someone is not safe in their work environment, when someone doesn't feel safe in their work environment, they won't be able to carry out their function and duties seamlessly. Now, we're going to dive into the lawsuit that came out. So, the maid that is suing Kylie in this suit, her name is Juana Delgado Soto. She filed a suit on Wednesday in LA County Superior Court against Kylie because even though Kylie is not mentioned, Kylie is responsible for what goes on in her house. She is responsible for her house manager and house supervisor. Now, what is shocking about this lawsuit is that this maid that is suing Kylie has been working for Kylie a little bit over 6 years. And she is citing 20 causes of actions, 20 things that have gone wrong. That is way too much. That is literally like slavery over 6 to 7 years. That's way too much. That is out of proportion. That's complete madness. That's chaos. Okay? So, the causes of action includes harassment, race discrimination, failure to pay wages, and failure to prevent or remedy harassment. I'm going to tell you guys this. Many of these celebrities, they don't like to pay overtime. They love when their staff works late, but they don't like to compensate for it. Right? No. As I've said, it is the second lawsuit in a single week. So we may see other lawsuits coming forward, right? Now, as I've said, her name is Juana Delgado Soto. She is saying that she began working for Kylie in May of 2019 and she was not afforded appropriate meals or rest breaks. So which means that they were giving her tight shifts. You leave midnight today, you come back 5 or 6 a.m. tomorrow. Stuff like that, right? You leave on Friday, you're going to come back in on maybe Saturday or Sunday. So it was that tight. Stuff like that, right? She's saying, then in 2023, the harassment kicked in from her supervisor, Itzel Cibrian, saying that Itzel mocked her foreign accent and immigration status. So now both staffers are accusing Kylie's other staff of this behavior, and not just other staff, house manager and supervisor, right? Now, in addition to mocking her foreign accents and immigration status. Listen, I'm here on YouTube and people literally mock my accent on a daily basis. They tell me, you don't speak English. Speak English. You're not an American. Talk about your people. And it is mostly black people who do these things. So I can tell you that these things, they happen to people once you're in a territory or a geographical location wherein your accent is not common amongst the bunch. So even though California is like a nice melting pot, these things, they do happen there because People believe that you should sound like them. If you want to be a part of them, you should sound like them. You should lose your identity. And that's definitely not true. You don't have to lose yourself to be a part of a community. No. Ms. Soto further claims that Cyprian was temporarily transferred to another position after she complained, but then was reinstated to her previous job. And when she got reinstated, she started retaliating against Juana Soto. Soto says Cyprian cut her hourly pay. Yes, cut her hourly pay, gave her unreasonable tasks, and switch around her schedule. So she was exhausting that woman, which is harassment. That's harassment and that's bullying. She also says Cyprian threatened to fire her for not staying late for work on her birthday. According to Soto, Cyprian told her, "No one cares about your birthday. Kylie is having a dinner." So Soto says that she got fed up, as anyone would. Honey, I don't know how she stayed that long. So Soto definitely wanted that money and had responsibility. And I 110% believe everything she's saying. So she's saying that she got fed up, so she wrote Kylie a letter and she placed the letter on the massage bed. But after she did that, she said that the harassment and the retaliation escalated. The letter that she wrote to Kylie, it completely backfired, with Cyprian threatening her, telling her that she was going to fire her. Cyprian also told her never to contact Kylie again, told her never to look at Kylie, never smile at Kylie, and if you should see Kylie, you need to immediately disappear, right? So it is brutal, extremely brutal. I don't know who could have survived in such environment. But when people have their family to take care of, they try their best to bite their lips and they hope that this too will pass, this too shall pass. But honey, sometimes it only gets worse and they just learn to deal with it until it spills over. And evidently, the first maid that is sued has now given strength to Juana for Juana to also take legal actions. Now, I hope that both housemaids are justified. I definitely hope they get justice.